Good morning, and thank you for joining me on another day of Garage Workouts. We're just starting. All right, timer is running 1.5 minutes. We're gonna warm up. So today we're gonna be doing back and shoulders, wide pull-ups, wide shoulder flies, narrow pull-ups or hammer pull-ups, and front flies. That's it. That's it. So we have 4 exercises, 2 rounds, and that's gonna be awesome. Super simple on our simple series of garage workouts. And don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so I can keep producing these videos every day so you guys can use this as an educational and informational purpose and a guideline, you know. So don't forget to read my description. The exercises are there, also the disclaimer. I'm not training you, so if you're doing this, you're doing that at your own risk, okay? I'm just random guy on YouTube using some exercises and, you know, for informational and educational purposes, and that's it. All right, let's keep running. I always suggest if you're just starting a workout program, better to hire a trainer or consult with somebody that knows what you're supposed to be doing. All right, so we're gonna start with wide pull-ups. My goal today is at least four sets on each 2-minute set. We got 1. I got my ladder right here to decrease the resistance when I need it. So go. Wow, burning already. Just started and it's already burning. Okay, that's 2. Let's go for 3. That's 3. Whew. Wow. Always remember, you don't want to wait a lot of time between sets. You do 5 to 7 seconds tops. That's 4. I still have 35 seconds. Let's go for 5. Right here. Just straight. That's 5. 20 seconds, can I do one more? Yeah. Let's see, maybe we can get 6 sets on this 2-minute time frame. Wow, that was great. 6 sets in 2 minutes. Awesome. 6 times you feel that burn. Perfect. All right, now running. So the next one, I'm gonna grab our weights. I'm gonna sit on this one. It's not a lot of weight, but always it's good for me to protect my back. So when I sit, I decrease the pressure onto my spine, and I rather sit if I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. Especially when you go forward. When you go sideways, it's not that bad. When you go forward, that pulls you in, so there is a lot of pressure in the back as well. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I might start standing and then continue sitting. I don't know. We'll see how that feels. That's why this is raw, you know. It's my feeling. How am I gonna do it? Standing, sitting, we'll see. All right, I'm gonna grab my heavier. You don't need a lot of weight for this. You know, you can just go here. Can I do this standing? Of course you can do that standing, you know. But if I have the chair to avoid the pressure on my lower back, of course I'm going to use it. That definitely takes a lot of that pressure. If you incline, you take even more pressure. That's one. I'm going to continue with the same way. Sit all the way back, support on my back. Let's go up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2. Wow. You can definitely feel this on the shoulders. Let's go for 3. Wowee. That's 3. See, 42 seconds left. Let's go for 4. This is my goal right here, 4. Wow. Let's go for 5. That's 5. I have another set of weights right there. Weights a little bit less than this, just in case I need it. So far I haven't needed it, and that's good. Oh, that was 6. Okay, perfect timing. All right, let's run. Next one, hammer pull-ups, hammer pulls, or narrow pulls, however you want to call it. So that's the next one. And yeah, again, we're gonna try to do at least 4. And I have my ladder over there to help me out if I need that extra help. Inhale, exhale. Let's keep running. Let's keep going. This is good. This is good stuff. Working out every morning. It's a commitment, you know. It's a commitment you have to do to yourself. Whether you do this or anything else, go out for a walk, doesn't matter. You know, it's just, you have to commit and do it, no excuses. You know, it's easy to come up with excuse. It's hard to come up with a plan for working out every day. If you're gonna spend only 30-35 minutes, that's nothing. All right, next, right here, up and down. Thing is good. Shake it, shake it. Next, we are not wasting a lot of time. I'm going to use a little help now. And the reason I use that little help is because I need this to keep doing as much as I can in those 2 minutes. You know, I can wait a whole minute before I do my next one, but that's a whole minute of waste. I'd rather, you know, help myself and keep going. My muscles still feel that they're working as well or as much as when I start my first one. So it's about how much you really push those muscles into work. That was 3 or 4, I don't even know. I think it was 3. Okay, let's go for 4. That's 4. Let's go for 5. I'm gonna go both legs now, up and down. So, stepping right there is just to take me off that edge. I'm still working my upper body more than anything. This is just to help me out so I can do a few more reps. That's all. You know, so when you do these exercises, if you do 6 sets without help, let's say you want to do 60 altogether, 10 each, you're going to have to wait at least 1 minute before you do your second set, at least another minute before you do your third, and the more you progress, the more you have to wait. Maybe a minute and 15 seconds, a minute and 30 seconds. So instead of doing that to get exactly the same result, because the end result is to burn the muscle to make it work. Instead of doing that, you take 5-6 seconds, you use a little help, and you're gonna burn that muscle. You're gonna feel it exactly the same way. You're gonna create that same resistance to the muscle, exactly the same weight. So there is no reason to keep waiting, you know, for a long recovery. You wanna keep engaging that muscle. So one like this hammer, one straight. One hammer, one straight. One hammer and straight. Even like this, I can feel that on my lower back, you know, because of that angle. So imagine when you're standing. Yeah, you can do standing. If you're standing, it's better to have one leg in the front and one leg in the back. That will give you perfect balance. You can do this standing like that. That's 2. For 3, I'm going to switch to the other side and then I go back to the chair. This is for visuals, so you can see how this can be done. Wow. Let's go back here. Now it's 3. Let's go for 4. That's 4. I'm going to switch weights. Something just, they look bigger, but they actually weigh less. So still give you a work and feels heavy, but yeah. Let's go. Wow. Awesome. Okay. So I think I got 6 again. All right, so we finished with our first round. Now we're going on to the second round. So we just have to repeat this again. Okay, again, when I use the same thing, do my first one the best I can, straight legs, no help, but then I'm gonna use the help right after. I call it high resistance simulation training. You can call it high resistance strength training if you like, but basically what it does is just makes your muscle work as hard as if you are doing more weight without putting that pressure onto your joints, you know. So you repeat, you reduce a little bit of resistance by stepping on the ladder, by reducing a little bit of weight. The end result is the same, but you save your joints. That's it. Okay, now stand, shake, shake. All right, let's go for number 2. Now I'm going to use a little bit of help here. That's, wow, yeah, it feels like 100. Like 200. All right, let's go. I'm still using my upper body more than anything else. I feel pumped up all the way. Let's go for 3 or 4. Actually, this is 4. Can I do 5? Let's do 5. Both legs now. Both legs helping. Ooh. That's 5. See, 18 seconds. Okay, good. Can do 6. That's 6. All right. I have 5 seconds left, so let's run. That way the body can get a little break. This is the little mini 1 minute vacation. Mini 1 minute. Let's call it active rest. All right. Let's keep going. Inhale, exhale. This combination is a rare combination, the back and shoulders. Most people do shoulders when they do chest or triceps, or they combine those 3. So we're doing mix and match, a little bit of back, a little bit of shoulders, a good combo. It's just to confuse your body, you know, confuse the muscles, so they're not always doing the same thing. We might do the similar exercises, but the combinations are different, and that also confuses the muscles. Okay, so now we go sideways here. We can start standing. I'm already sweating like a maniac. So look, I'm gonna do 1 hammer, 1 straight. Just a little spice on this shoulder lift, shoulder flies, side flies, 1 straight, 1 hammer, 1 straight, 1 hammer. That was 1. Let's go for 2. Straight, hammer, straight, hammer. Okay, that's it. This always gets your neck. Always, at least my neck, it gets it. That's good. I'm gonna sit all the way back to have a better protection of my back. That's 4. Still have 45 seconds. I mean, I might be able to do even more than 6. 6 is probably the best you can do on each tool. You don't wanna overdo the muscle either. Unless you wanna, you feel that you need to do a little more, or you didn't catch up yet on the first round. Maybe you did less that you wanted, less sets that you wanted in the first round. That was 6. So can I do a 7? Yeah, 15 seconds left. Let's do 1 more. Okie doke. Very good. Well, I'm gonna use this again. Okay, that's right. Next one. So my next one, hammer pulls. My shoulders, they feel like 2 little balloons. Working the shoulders is actually a good thing. When you grow your shoulders, it helps your posture altogether. Like if you have wide shoulders, even if you have small arms but wide shoulders, it makes you look like big, especially for the younger crowd that they love to go to the gym and take pictures at the mirror and watch their muscles grow. So for that young crowd, they love their bodies. That's a good way to get that frame, work shoulders at least twice a week. All right, so we go back in here. I think that was 10. All right. Let's go on the second one. So I'm going to use the ladder now. All or nothing, guys, girls. All or nothing. You have to give it all. We have 2 more, this one and 1 more after. Let's give it all. That's number 3 right here. That's 3. Hammers, like, what a great workout. I mean, definitely. That's 4. Let's go for 5. Both legs down now. I need a little more help. Wow. That's 5. Let's go for 6. That's 6. 15 seconds left. What the hell? Let's go for 7. Wow. That was good. That was 7. 2-7 today. That's good, man. Feels good, feels good. We got 1 more. 1 more. If I'm able to do 6 on the next one, then I will total 50 sets today. 50 sets. Just let that sink in. 50 sets in how long? 25.5 minutes, which counts 16 minutes of resistance, 8 minutes of cardio, and 1.5 minutes of warm-up. In 25.5 minutes, you got all this. Of course, I'm not counting the stretch, but with the stretch, 35 minutes. So in 35 minutes, you have 50 sets, you have cardio, and you have stretch. And when I talk to cardio, you know, the cardio is not just 8 minutes, 1 minute in between. No. So, because when you work out after cardio or before cardio, your heart is already pumping, so you're keeping that heart pumping at a level, you know, especially when you do functional or multifunctional training. That's 1. So the cardio starts almost when you are warming up, you know, and it continues throughout the workout. You just have 8 minutes where you activate and re-trigger, you know, cardio work. But the cardio is always there. You know how I'm breathing? It's because my heart is pumping a little more. So there is cardio right there. I lost the count. I think this is 4. Let's go. This is not heavy. It's not just a heavy, it's just the burning is crazy. So I don't need a lot, even without weights, this is gonna burn my shoulders right now. Because, you know, I'll keep repeating, you know, there's friction on the muscle. Yeah, and this looks bigger, but actually weighs less than the iron down there. All right, cardio. So, I think I did 7, but I'm not sure. I know at least I did 6 on that last one. So, if you think about it, you know, all together, I did 48 plus the other 2 that I did 7, so I have 2 more. So we have 50 sets altogether. On the second round, I might be able to do a little more. That's, I think, when I did the 7 sets, And maybe on that one I did 7, I'm not sure, but you usually do a little more on the second set, a little more sets, no reps, because you do less reps. You know, that's all. You're tired, you do less reps, you do more sets, you burn more times. You know, that really pumps the muscle much, much better. Okay, so let's put these things away and start with our stretch. I'm gonna put this back here. Okay, for now. All right, so inhale, exhale, stretch. Slowly roll back up. Let's do it one more time. Both arms up. Inhale, exhale, stretch. Slowly roll back up. Let's go sideways. Sideways. Now right here. And the other. All right, shoulders. So we work shoulders, so we're gonna lock our fingers here. Hands together, shoulders back, hands down, shoulders back, hands down, shoulders back, hands down. Right. Back. One side. Let's go to the other. Awesome. Okay, we have our chair here. So we're going to do a little bit of stretches on the legs, just a little bit. Right here, right there, right there. One more time. Center. Feels good. One side, other side. Awesome. Let's put this back where it belongs for now. Okay. I'm going to stretch my arms a little bit in here for sure. That feels good. And this way too. Feels good. Okay. Now, froggies. Little in. Child pose. Very good. A little bit of butterfly stretch. Right there. Butterflies. Yeah. Stretch a little bit the upper body right there. Always good to stretch in there. Other one. Alrighty. Now we're going to do straight stretches and figure fours. Feels good. All right, figure four. Start right here. Standard figure fours. Up. What a nice stretch right here. There. Stretch on that side. Drop it. Twist. Feels good. Feels good. All right, other side. Stretch right here first. leg up. Back. Down. Twist. And low. Let's grab the rumble roller to roll a little bit at the end. All right, so we're gonna go here. So one of my favorite stretches right there. So good for your back and your vertebra. Few rolls. And rumble roll time. Right here. Roll, oof, and pop the back. Feels awesome right there. And the other side. Very good. Right here. Back and forth. A little bit on the glutes, it's always good. Other side. Hamstrings. Calves. In. Out. Okay. Hamstrings. Quads. Just a little bit of quads right there. In. And we're going to work a little bit on the ID band on each side. Just a few rolls. Nothing too crazy. Chest. Awesome. All right, boys and girls, great job today. Thank you for joining me today again on Garage Workouts. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video so you can get to more people that may need this more than you and me. With that being said, tomorrow we have athletic legs. So we're gonna be focusing on legs, okay? I'll see you tomorrow for our next workout.